No, thanks everybody for coming. It was really enlightening. I learned a lot from these guys. Continue to. I want to say that in Talent House, I have to say they've come up with an engagement model that really does change things for brands. And congratulations, because I've been really impressed the way that you've been able to take completely user-generated content. Right, you leave the IP in the hands of the artists, which I think is the right thing to do for the artists. I agree with you completely. And you've been able to allow brands to integrate with content in a way that's supportive. It is as close to the ad being the content as we've seen, in a way that's done tastefully, and in a way that is win-win for everybody. So I think you're actually innovating. The one reason I thought your participation in this panel was so valuable is because you're actually innovating the whole concept of content monetization. Content has become the ad, has become the social platform, and nobody else has done that I've seen. And I think if you didn't get that in listening to the conversation, I just wanted to clarify that, because I think that's really dynamic, and nobody here has tried that yet, and it's working for you. You're profitable. Second, everybody who's charging for content, remember, I think in a way that gaming is more like an experience and a service. It's like you're not consuming one play of bingo, or one hand of poker. In a way, is like you're there for the experience. So it's almost like you're paying rent to hang out in this place. And the more fun it is to be there, the more you'll pay, and the more often you'll come back. And same with Jeff's business. And by the way, I love Break.com. 18 to 35, I guess I'm sophomoric in that respect. And I hope you charge, because I know there's millions of guys who would be like, if I just get to see it sooner, or if you just give me a little bit more than anybody else sees, I'm happy to pay you. They feel, because, and the one thing we found about people who pay is paying makes them feel special. I use this analogy all the time. If you had a parking lot, right, that was totally free, and you took a guy with a little vest, so he looks like a valet, and he put a velvet rope up in 10% of the parking lot, and there was no sign that said you had to pay, and there was nothing that said he was going to watch your car, protect it, some percentage of people would drive up to it, hand him park inside the velvet rope, give him money, and walk away.
They used to call that candid camera.
Candid camera, exactly. And this is what I find on the internet. If people, literally, they use our service, they put it up, and just by asking, they start making more money than they were. And I think part of that is because the frictions come down, and it's psychology. That's a longer discussion. So thank you, Marty. I think you were great. Thank you for highlighting so much information. And thank you for coming. Thank you.